Welcome to Coffee Break with Researchers. Today I'm having a coffee break with Johan Flygare. He's a senior lecturer at the medical faculty of Lund University in Sweden. And we're talking about his course Knowledge in Collaboration.
Coffee Break with Researchers presents you with unique insights from the world of academia and higher education. We ask researchers directly and in a personal manner about their work. We make scientific knowledge accessible to all.
Johan, thank you very much for accepting this invitation to a coffee break. How are you doing?
Very good, Ruina. Thank you so much for talking to me.
I'm having today, as usual, black coffee. I think it's from Indonesia this time. Which coffee are you having?
I think it's drip coffee from the lab, not sure where it comes from.
I want to talk with you about your course Knowledge in Collaboration. Could you please tell me what the course is about?
Yeah, it's a course held at the medical faculty, and it's a pretty new course. It's about 2 years in now, and the reason it's there is that the medical faculty realized that although the students are excellent at identifying and solving specific problems and advancing science, there is much to learn how you take these findings to make them useful in society. And I got the job there to design and coordinate such a course. And it's been really a collaborative journey for me because I'm an MD, stem cell biologist. I don't know much about research, collaboration with society, what the science is behind that and how you help students. So what I've done in the course initially is to collaborate. So I went out around. Lund University is a very broad university, so we have all different kind of faculties. So after discussing with lots of other teachers, for example, Pauline Mattsson at the Lund School of Economics, she helped design the course, and actually also the Lund Innovation Office with Fredrik Edman. They helped me to include sustainable development goals from Agenda 2030 in the course.
I understand that in this course you integrate the sustainable development goals into teaching. And this is also integrated in the Agenda 2030 at Lund University. Could you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, so this course is a one-week course, and some of the other topics are innovation and entrepreneurship. But or I'd say 1.5 days are fully dedicated to solving important problems in the world through collaboration. And that day is the teaching is led by Pauline Mattsson, and it starts out, but the students learn a little bit about what is Agenda 2030. For example, me myself, I hadn't heard about it before I started to design the course. So I think that's something important the students learn, that there is actually a plan which challenges are the most important ones for us humans to solve. And then the students who now come from our faculty, they're medical faculty, but they come from very different areas. They could be speech therapists, molecular biologists, and surgeons. Actually, who have very, like, they could maybe solve a problem that's important, although none of them are working on that problem themselves, but they come from different angles. So we let them let them have a matchmaking exercise and team up and identify problems they want to solve in a specific way, and line these problems to the Agenda 2030 goals, so one or several goals, and then they present these solutions to an expert panel, after that, they write a self-reflection of what they experienced and learned. And from reading these self-reflections, it's clear that a lot of the students realized something that day, that in order to really make a difference, collaboration is a key that they hadn't thought that much about before that course.
That's indeed very interesting. Thank you for clarifying it. And could you please tell me why there was such a need to create these type of courses? Why do you think is a relevance of a course like this?
It's relevant for many reasons. One reason is that if you are a scientist or training to become a scientist, you have to realize that although your task may be to study a very specific thing and advanced understanding of that small thing without really, when you started, know what your findings could be used for. But at the same time, whenever you make a discovery, a student must be, or a researcher must be aware of what's available to take that finding further and take it out to society. And another thing is that collaboration needs to be emphasized more, not only academic collaboration, but collaboration with, for example, in our case, patient organizations, companies that in life science, and maybe the cities here, for example. So to make them look up from their little petri dish, see what's available.
And I'm very interested in knowing how can you make this happen. So could you please describe the methodology that you have in the course?
Yeah, so the course is, we basically don't have any of the classic kind of lecturing, because that's, I think, not very effective. So we have team-based learning, we have these kind of team learning activities, and we have a full day of where students pitch their projects also to a set of experts that are actually business developers from the innovation office. So they're drilling the students at kind of defining and explaining their research. So and the exam is a self-reflection.
Finally, I want to ask you for a key message to students. If you had a student in front of you who wants to sign for the course, what would you say to him or her?
Yeah, I think the key message is that collaboration is necessary for us researchers to change the world, to solve the most important problems that are facing us. And it sounds like an obvious thing, but unless you actually dig down and exercise collaboration, you may think it's easy and so on, but the students really need to learn this. And I think every faculty should consider, do we do that today? Do we let the students learn how to collaborate? And we are now actually trying to expand the course, so we will open it up to students from the whole university. So let's say our medical researchers now can interact with and try to understand how they can collaborate with, for example, art students or law students, social science, and all the other faculties. And I think when they learn to do that, they will realize that really amazing new ideas will be formed through these kind of unexpected intersections. So that's my recommendation, look as far as you can, not to your neighbor, but look for collaborations far away, and cool things will happen.
Johan, those were all my questions. Thank you very much for having the time to chat with me. I wish you all the best in your course and in all your projects. I hope to see you again in a coffee break. Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in more details about this course, you can find the link here below. See you next time. Bye-bye.